Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do the collective for today, Saturday, January 11th, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the Insta, the Talk, the Tube, the Lemonade, the Blue Sky Social, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. if Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. We love that for you. Pardon me, it's a Coca-Cola. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on anyone's energy. Urban Crow Oracle is what we're going to use today by MJ Cullinane, the lovely Ms. MJ Cullinane. Hi, Bubby. Hello, Bubby. Go back to your bed, baby. Go back to your bed. I'm using my old tablet because I forgot to charge the new one. I just did the collective tarot on the new one. It's uploading to the tube. I'm doing the collective on the old tab. Sound should be fine. I did a test. The angle of it is like, is this how I always looked when I first did videos? I don't even remember. Can I just... Anyway, it's going to be weird. Whatever. I forgot to charge the damn tablet. I came home. I didn't feel good after work. I didn't feel good while I was at work. I came home. I took like a 3-hour nap. I go to pull out the tablet to do the reads, and I'm like, I didn't. I did the one video on there. I didn't want to risk running out of juice through the crow reading, so I switched over to the old tablet. Bubby, are you okay? Get back on the bed, baby. Take a nappy. You want me to let you out so you can eat more food? Huh? What do you want, baby? Why don't you get back on the bed? Huh? He's purring really loud. We got 2 on the table. Plus, the crow readings tend to take a little longer. I did not want to run out of juice during a crow reading because I love my crow readings. We're back to this bullshit again. It is January 2025. I am tired of seeing the same bullshit. I feel like every other reader out there. In December, I was watching readings, and some of my favorite readers were like, now, okay, next year is a new year. We're not going to do the same things that we did in 2024, now are we? No, we're not. Of course we are. We're human. We're stupid. I love you, but we're stupid. Some of us don't learn our lesson the first time, the 10th time, the 80th time. Trust me, I have friends like that. I was that. Oh, lordy, lordy. Do you guys watch, what is it, Christina Does Tea or Christina's Tea? Something on the TikTok. Beautiful, gorgeous woman, glasses, dark, short hair. And she calls, if you're a Trump supporter, I'm sorry, but she calls Trump old daddy dumpy pants. And she talks in a southern accent. And she goes, lordy, lordy, lordy. I love her. And it's not just because she makes fun of Trump. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm not. If you are, that's fine. That's fabulous. Good for you. I am not. I just love her. I think she's hilarious. I think it's Christina's Got Tea, I think. I love her voice. I have a thing about voices. I don't know. Bubby, did you get in the bed? You did not get in the bed. You're still down there looking at me. Get your duty in the bed. Take a nap. You're a cat. You know you're going to be up all night chasing imaginary birds and mice. If you hear voices, I have the TV on in the other room. Or maybe it's the cats talking. I don't know. Oh, we got 5 on the table. Oh, I have a can of Coke I've been drinking from to just try and settle my stomach. So if you see me sipping on it, it has not worked as of yet. And it's funny because I ate all day. They gave us little free mini pizzas at work for lunch because they made us come in. I ate that whole friggin' pizza and like I haven't like gotten sick or anything. Like I've eaten all day. I had 2 candy bars when I got home. I'm like, let's keep testing this. Let's see what happens. It's like an upset stomach, but it's not doing anything. And the only thing I could think of is maybe it's like stomach flu. I've had stomach flu before, but a very long time ago. I was in high school. And it kind of feels like that, honestly. Because when I had stomach flu in high school, I was like literally sick for the first day. I'm not taking that. That is not, no. And then I felt like I had an upset stomach for almost a week. But I ate. Now, granted, I lived at home at the time. I was a teenager, so my mom like gave me soup and toast and bland eggs and Sprite and Coke and things that, they're supposed to, well, did I have Coke? Maybe not Coke. But like, to settle your stomach and not be so rough on your stomach. I had that stomach ache for a whole week. I ate what I ate, never got sick on it for the rest of the week. And then all of a sudden magically woke up one day and it was gone. It was gone. The stomach bug was gone. Yeah, my hood. My protection is gone. I just put on my hoodie because it was comfortable. You like to be comfortable when you feel like poo. Oh, I also determined, as I said in the other video, that when I had that little cold, that little like 2-3 day cold in like November, I think, it must have been COVID because I got my fire hands back. Good times. That means I will have had COVID 7 times since COVID started. 7 times. And it was a little cold. 2-3 days. It was gone. It was nothing. Hardly felt a thing. It was COVID. Little runny nose, little drip drip, little sore throat for like a quarter of a day. COVID. That's what we're looking at now. COVID everywhere all day long. Apparently. We got 9 cards on the table. All right, let's do one more shuffle. Bubbles, get your tootie in the bed. Get your toot up there. I got 10 with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this over here on the box, on the sill. Do I have to lift you up and put you in the bed? Come here. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Lay down. I know the light's probably bothering you, but I need it because the second tablet is kind of dark. It's dark. All right. Lay there and take a nap. No, lay down. Take a nap. All right. He doesn't listen. He's so obstinate. He reminds me of his father. We got trickery. We've got night. Okay, sorry. The placements are all off. It doesn't even feel like it's that much of a bigger tablet, but apparently it is. Protection. Waterproof. Scavenge. This very much reminds me of the last reading we kind of did with the crow, looking at the cards. We've got luck. You know how I feel about that. Communication is key. Do you hear that? That's a Seinfeld theme. We got abundance. Exposed. Routine. Bottom of the deck. All right. Feminine, masculine. Take how it resonates. It doesn't matter here. Baby, what are you doing? Baby. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, my little golden god. All right. So again, the reason why I said we're back to this bullshit again in 2025 with the trickery and the night card, like somebody is doing something at night. With the moon on the night card, it just kind of leads me to believe it's some kind of dark magic, moon magic. The trickery card, somebody's trying to hide something. So hide something under the moon. Use the moon to hide something, however you want to phrase that. When you look at the trickery card, there's someone hiding something and there's someone on watch. Like, okay, you go and hide it. I'm going to be the lookout. All right. When you look at the night card, it's like a group. And they're all, I'm going to say that they all do something at night under the moon or to the moon, use the moon, and then they all turn a blind eye. Meaning they do whatever the fuck they want to do and they pretend like they don't. My little puppy. When I was doing the last video and I was just ending the last video, I saw one of the stray cats run under my porch down below to my neighbor Julie's porch. I wonder if she knows that the cats are hanging out there. It makes sense. It's dry on her porch, you know. I should ask her if I could put a cat house out there. She would probably flip out. But I would buy a cat house for the cats. Put some straw out there. Some food and some water. Why am I talking like that? I don't even know. These are people that think they're protected, so they might do like protection spells for themselves. They think that they're bulletproof, like they think they're waterproof, like they think they're like nobody can touch them. So, because this just came to me. People often do really nasty, dirty, dark things thinking they're doing it for God, when in reality, they're not. Again, you guys know my beliefs. You know what I think. To me, God and the devil they're the same thing. It's two sides of one coin there. It's two sides of one person. Every person has multiple facets, multiple personalities, not necessarily in a bad way, not necessarily in a mental health kind of way, but you know what I'm saying. The thing is even if God and the devil are the same, and it's two sides of one entity, and you're doing something dark, but you think you're doing it for the good, you realize that God is still going to laugh at you and be like, no, you're not. How do you think that that is okay? How do you think that that is for the good of humanity? These are people that um basically like fight for survival with the scavenge card, with the luck card. Like, they either think like, oh, I'm lucky or I'm unlucky. And it's kind of like, it kind of gives that attitude like let's say you play the lotto and you win $1,000. You're like, yeah, I'm lucky, I'm lucky. And then, oh, I'm so freaking lucky. And then all of a sudden, like, your car hits a pothole and your tire goes out, and you have to fork out like $400 for a tire or $200 for a tire, whatever the hell it is. And you're like, damn it, I am so unlucky. Like, I'm so unlucky. It it very much reminds me of the energy of like, and tell me that you've never encountered a person like this, because I have. Somebody that believes in God until something bad happens. And when something bad happens, they lose their faith. It's like, oh, something bad happened. Oh, nope, I don't believe in God anymore. Nope, don't believe in God anymore. Instead of holding on to that faith in the face of darkness, in the face of adversity, they let it go. They're like, well, if this happened to me, there can't be a God. Why? Why would you think that only good things should happen to you? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And I know, I used to know a person like that. Anytime anything bad I don't believe in God. Nope, don't believe in God. Anytime anything good happened, oh, God's great. God's great. Meanwhile, for 44 years, I may not have touted or flouted, however you want to say that, my faith, but I was always faithful. I always believed in God. I always knew that there was a God. Through all the crazy shit that I have lived through, y'all. The rapes, the sexual assaults, the abuse, the shitty friends, the users, all the men that have never wanted to have anything to do with me other than my sexual energy. I always had faith. I always knew there was a God. I always knew that when I was done with this life, I'm going home. Always. And people are literally out there having little temper tantrums and saying, oh, I don't believe in God because my favorite lollipops were in stock. Why do I keep using lollipops as an example? I did that like yesterday or the day before. What is that? Lollipops. Somebody like lollipops? I don't really like lollipops, but for some reason it's in my head. But you understand what I'm saying. Like, people literally are out there like, oh, I'm done believing in God because I didn't get my favorite pair of shoes. They don't sell them anymore. So I hate God now. Have you ever heard anything so ridiculous? And then there's people out there who, anytime a death happens around them, you took my aunt. I don't believe in God. God took 1 billion ants from 1 billion different souls and took 1,000,000 fathers from 1,000,000 different souls and people's children and grandparents. That is what happens in life. People die. People move on. People come back. Souls, I should say. Death is not an excuse to hate God. Death happens all day, every day, to everyone in this world. No one is special. No one is exempt. It's really frustrating when you see people deny the existence of God because they lost a loved one. So did I. I lost a lot of loved ones. A lot. I have a list. I wrote a list of all the loved ones I lost. And never once did I say, man, you don't exist. You took my pappy. Never, not once. Because again, I've also always believed that God is of God and of the devil. It's a two-sided entity. And death happens. Birth happens, death happens. Birth happens, death happens. Like, how do you think you're not going to have both of those at the same time? It's really frustrating to see ignorant people have that belief. Like, oh, I don't like you now. I don't think you exist because you took my mother. God took many mothers over how many hundreds, thousands of years. God has taken mothers and sisters and daughters. It's a circle of life. It's the wheel of change, right? It gives whoever this is, whoever this group of people is, they give off that energy of I only believe in what I can see and touch, and what I only believe in what gives me abundance. A very low vibrational thought process. There's no higher thinking there. And if there is, it's fleeting and blocked. There might be some type of communication. So, and we get it all the time, some type of online communication. So maybe like a post. If you or someone you know is friends with someone on Facebook or has someone on Instagram or the X or whatever, they might see a post on there about somebody saying, oh yay, I won $1,000,000, or I made $50,000 selling something, like artwork or music or whatever, or I was in a movie and I made $100,000, or it's gonna expose a person or a group or a couple, but it's probably going to fall back. Even if it exposes one person or a couple, it's going to expose a whole group. For what they've been doing with this moon magic, what they've been doing at night. There's going to be, and it might not be so let me say it like this. If you're intuitive, if you're psychic, you might see a post online of somebody and they say that they made some money or they did this or they did that. And there's going to be a picture of them and another person or them in a group. And you're going to look at it. Someone's going to look at it. And they're going to realize there's no way that person, that couple, that group could have gotten that abundance the way that they're saying that they got it. And someone is going to know that they used some type of black magic, kitchen magic, moon magic, voodoo bullshit, as I always say, hoodoo, voodoo bullshit, to get what they got. And again, if someone is intuitive or psychic, someone could have already had this knowledge. Like somebody could have been sitting on this for a while and been like, okay, fine, what the fuck? Like, I don't care. It's not like I'm not friends with these people anymore. I don't talk to these people anymore. Whatever they do, not my problem. Not my monkeys, not my circus, not my problem, as my ex-best friend used to say. Or some shit like that. Even though you don't care, when you see it, you're going to be like, yeah, you didn't get that from that. You got that some other way. You got that by nefarious means, my friend. My ex-friend, my ex-family. It's going to expose some type of, I don't know, business or like practice. So let me just say this. I've highly suspected that someone from my past has been a sex worker. What exactly they do, I have no idea. I have had this feeling for a very long time that they're a sex worker. If I were to see this person post something, now I don't see this person online at all, ever. I don't go looking for them, and they never pop up. But let's say they pop up and I see them and they're, putting some post on there saying they got some abundance. Like either they got money or they bought a big house or they bought a boat or they bought a jet. Whatever. It's going to tell me, like, if I get that feeling like, oh, you got that because you sold your ass, then that's probably most likely how they got it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like somebody's going to see it and they're going to be like, that's not how you got that. Like, I know how you got that. Like, and let me use myself as an example. If I were to get online tomorrow and say, I won $1 million in the lotto, just an FYI, like, I didn't steal that money. I didn't perform any black magic for that money. And I don't believe in luck. So that leaves one thing: destiny, fate. I was meant to have that. It comes to me. Fabulous. Now I can pay off my condo and live in relative peace for the next 16 years. Like, I wouldn't have earned that money on my back because, well, I haven't been on my back in over a year and a half. Other than to sleep, of course, by myself, solo. But do you understand what I'm saying? Like, somebody's going to see someone or a group and they're going to be like, oh, we got this, or we did this, or, or even if they didn't win something, even if it's like a family member or a friend is like, oh, I'm in this relationship with so and so, and you're looking at it and you're like, with that person, you have to do some voodoo black shit to get that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody's gonna look at it and they're gonna know that there's just something not right about that post, that there's something off about it. Because again, somebody is intuitive, somebody is psychic, somebody has their open third eye. Like, they're gonna see something exposed that other people wouldn't look at it and see. It's kind of funny because usually when I look at this abundance card, I see the birds, the crows with the fish, and I see the crow bringing a fish to lay it down. I've always looked at this card and thought that. But for some reason, for this reading, this crow is stealing a fish. This is the first time I've ever thought that. Oh, this crow is stealing a fish. They're not giving a fish, they're stealing a fish. So these people, this group, they might use moon magic, black magic, kitchen magic, candle magic, whatever, to steal. Maybe to steal other people's abundance, maybe to steal other people's inheritances. And that could abundance, stealing someone's abundance and inheritance doesn't even necessarily have anything to do with money. It could have to do with just life's purpose. You know, if somebody was put on this planet to be a doctor, and some voodoo high priestess mother, figures it out, they do some moon magic and they say, I want to be this doctor. And they have to be whatever. And they steal that inheritance, that abundance. It doesn't have to be like actual money. It could be anything. They steal. They use the moon to steal from others. And it just comes down to the thing that, all readers always say. People are just fucking lazy. Like, nobody wants to work for anything out there. And they figure if they can pray to the moon for bullshit and they get something, they'll just keep doing it. And it'll just get worse and worse and worse because they'll ask for more and more shit that they shouldn't be asking for. And you should never, ever, ever use the moon for black voodoo hoodoo bullshit. That shit pisses me off. Moon magic in the negative form, like I want a mother all day long. The moon is magic. The moon is supposed to be a beautiful thing for humanity, for the world. And to use it in such a way, you are, and I'm just going to say it, you are raping the moon. And in my eyes, that makes you the worst fucking human on this planet. Bar none. And I hope the person that needed to hear that is watching. I'm told that she does quite often. These people think that they're protected. They're not protected. God will play along with your scams and your bullshit for so long because, like I've always said, God will let you rise and he will let you fall. And that fall is oh so sweet for people like me. It's not supposed to be, but it is. And it's a warning to others. When shitty people rise and then they fall and they hit hard on the concrete, it's a sign to others to quit fucking around. Like, this is your last chance to learn. Have you learned your lesson? Are you going to change? Are you going to heal yourself? Are you going to pull yourself out of a dark abyss? Or are you going to die that way? Are you going to die a lecherous, vacant void of an entity? Because I don't even want to call that type of person a human. And I'm literally seeing something very dark right now, like a shadow type shape, like a cloud, but a shadow, but like a mist, very dark. It's demon. It's demonic. It's evil. I posted I think I posted it to TikTok, but I think I posted it to my Blue Sky social. It was a picture that somebody had posted of a woman just kind of standing there, and there's a TV, and there's like two faces in the TV. And the room, there's like a red light behind her, like a glowing red light behind her. Um, and supposedly it was the boyfriend that posted the picture, and he said, I took this picture of my girlfriend, just a random picture, because she's literally looking like, kind of like you're taking a picture of me. He's like, I took this random picture of my girlfriend or wife or whatever she was. And when we developed it and looked at it, we saw the faces and the screen and the TV. And he said, now, could that have been imprinted from like a movie? Or, a TV show or something like that? Because you hear that happening like on your TVs, like certain TVs, like you watch it for so long, like it'll imprint on there. And when you turn it off, like you'll see, or even when you have it on, like you can see other things because it's imprinted in there. I'm assuming as the TV gets older, I'm assuming. It doesn't look like that though. Like it literally looks like two figures standing next to each other. To me, they both look male, but to each their own. And the funny thing is the TV is here. She's standing. The TV's here. Okay, so let me do it this the other way. The TV's so you guys can look at it. The TV's here. She's standing here. There's a corner here with a vent on the wall next to the TV. When I tell you that there is something in that corner, like someone standing in that corner, I can't see them, but when I look at the picture, I feel it. There's a person standing in that corner. A male, I think. And behind her, the guy talked about it. The guy who posted the picture said that there's like a red kind of light behind her. And there is. It's like a glowing kind of like pale red light. And when I look at it, I see fire. That's just me. But I posted it. I thought it was very interesting. And I don't know why I felt the need to talk about that. But those people, if they still live there, probably need some protection. Yeah, these people are not protected. There's no, like I said, the God's going to let them rise and then let them fall. There's no protection there. And they try to protect themselves. I said this earlier when I first started the read, that they probably do like protection spells to protect themselves. Um, they would literally have to keep doing them and doing them and doing them. You know how I've told you guys before that I cut the cord every single day? They would literally have to be doing these protection spells probably multiple times a day. I'm not going to lie, in order for that to stick, because it's not going to stick. Like if they're doing a protection spell, like, I don't know, once a week, um, it's going to run out before they realize that it's run out. And they're already going to be falling, if that makes sense. Multiple times a day. Different spells also. You can't keep doing the same spell thinking it's going to work and work and work. They don't. Spells don't work like that. Just an FYI. Not usually. There is a caveat to that, but I'm not going to tell people what it is. Some people that experiment with protection spells, cutting the cord, things like that, any type of spell work might already know, but I'm not going to say it here. And I won't acknowledge it in the comments if somebody comments. I mean, I'll like it because I like everything, but I'm not going to say yay or nay. And for this thing that somebody might see online, okay, this post that somebody's going to see online with the communication card, I'm looking at this crow. When it comes in through the open window, right? They, he, she, they, whatever, come through the open window. It's going to be very in someone's face. Like I said, if you're someone that doesn't follow a certain person, you don't look at their stuff, one day it's just going to be there and it's going to be in your face. Like you can't deny it. Like it's right there. It's in your face. You are looking at it. Some kind of fake abundance. I want to say abundance grab because it's, you know what I mean? It's not theirs. Like they stole it. But it's going to be very much in someone's face. Like if I woke up tomorrow and I'm scrolling through my TikTok and I, you know what I mean? Like it would be there in my face. Like I would see it and be like, you know, like what the I never see so and so's posts. I didn't even know they're on here, you know? Like you would not miss it. It would not be missed. Whatever it is. One last thing with the exposed card. There's a crow. I love the crows. I really do. But this is, what is this? An eagle or is it supposed to be an owl? I can't really tell. A bigger bird of some kind, let's just say, with the crow. The crow is exposed, right? The owl, the eagle, whatever the hell that is. Like, I got you. Whoever this group is, these people, this community, friend group, family group, whatever the fuck they are, that do this bullshit at night, they're small potatoes. They may think they're the big cat, the fat cat, they got it going on. They do not. They're small potatoes. Whoever sees them, if you see them, someone you know sees them, sees this thing, just know, whoever you are always going to be more important and more favored than whoever the fuck these people are. And I hate to say that because I love crows, but I'm just saying. They're people, they're not crows. Like I said, they're not protected. They're not favored. They got nothing going on for themselves other than hoodoo, voodoo bullshit. Thieves. Is that Rihanna that does that song? What is that song? A thief in the night, out to control you. Got me going insane. Or you got me going crazy? Got me going crazy. It'll creep up, something like it'll creep up, something like that. I know I have it on my freaking playlist on one of my phones. But yeah, whoever this group is, they're nothing. Like they may think they're the shit. They're not the shit. They're shit, but they're not the shit, if you know what I mean. And I'm going to leave it there. See, that was a long one. Good thing I changed the damn iPad. All right. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. This was a little different. Not different, but different. I kind of liked the different energies in there, even though I don't like the negative moon magic. I just don't. I don't. All right. I hope everybody has a lovely Saturday evening, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.